Hello, good evening. Tuloy po natin ang ating pag-aaral ng biochemistry. Nasa introductory part pa rin tayo. So, kung di pa po kayo nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe. At yun po, umpisa natin ngayon sa tanong, no? What is the general nature of cells? Yan yung tanong. So, ito yung sagot. So, all animals, hindi lang animals, plants and microorganisms are composed of cells. Cells ranges in volume from a few atoliters among the bacteria to millimeters for the giant nerve cells of squid. Typical cells in mammals have a diameters of 10 to 100 micrometer and are thus often smaller than the smallest visible particle. So, isa-isahin natin to, no? Ano yung sinasabi niya rito? Ano ibig sabihin niya nung all animals, plants, and microorganisms are composed of cells? Ano ba yung animal cells? Yan. So, ito yung animal cells, no? Animal cells are typical. Ito ay yan. Tapos may eukaryotic cell yan enclosed by a plasma membrane and containing a membrane-bound nucleus and organelles. Unlike the eukaryotic cells of plants at saka yung fungi, animal cells do not have cell wall. So, ito yung distinguishing element ng animal cells compare with the cells of plant. Okay? So, yun yung tsura nito. Ng mga cell, ano? Okay, you can Google this and find for yourself for more detailed reading. Pero yan yun. So, ito naman yung plant cell, no? So, plant cell, ito siya. Okay. What is a plant cell? Plant cell is yung pa rin eukaryotic cells that vary in several fundamental factors from other eukaryotic organisms. Both plant and animal cells contain nucleus along with similar organelles. One of the distinctive aspects of plant cell is that the presence of cell wall outside the cell membrane. So, meron siyang cell wall. Ang animal wala. Okay, yung cell ng animal ay wala. Walang wall. So, ano naman yung microorganism? So, yung microorganism, yan, pinasadahan lang natin kasi nakita natin doon sa definition ng cell. Okay. Microorganism or microbe is an organism of microscopic size. Maliit lang yan. Microscopic nga. You need a microscope to see it. So, maliit, no? Beyond our naked eye can see. Okay? We can see it through the help of microscope. So, which may exist in a single cell, form, or colony of cell. Pwedeng colony, no? Marami sila. Yan. Gaya niyan. Depiction na yan. Hindi yan yung actual. Parang drawings. to emphasize the idea. Ito yung totoong uh, galing sa microscope. Sure. This is 1 micrometer size. So the possible existence of unseen microbial life was suspected from ancient times pa, such as Jain scriptures of 6th century BC in India. So 6th century BC pa lang, alam na India na merong presence of microbial life. Okay? So tuloy lang natin. Tapos yung sinabi niya kanina doon sa ah, may sinabi pa siyang ano eh, itong yung size, metrology yun, atolator. So ang atolator ay napakaliit, ano? Ang atolator is actually a volume in liter. And this is the size. 10 raised mo si negative 18 liters. So napakaliit. So sa ngayon, ang tanong, what is the smallest particle we can see? So ang smallest particle daw that we can see is uh, with the help of microscope, no? Yung pangalan light microscope is 500 nanometer. So yung isang nanometer, ibig sabihin po niyan 1 billionth of a meter. So ibig sabihin 1 meter divide mo ng 1 billion. So ilang zero yan? 3, 6. So 10 raise mo sa negative 9. Yan yung isang nanometer. Ang nakikita natin ngayon, 500 nanometers through the help of light microscope. So the smallest things that human being can see with a light microscope is about 200 times smaller than the width of hair. Bacteria are about 1,000 nanometers in size. Yung bacteria, malaki yung bacteria. Yung alam ko ang virus is around ano yan eh, if I'm not mistaken, around ano yan, 25 nanometer to 40 nanometer. Virus, yung size to. Virus. Okay? So tuloy lang natin. So ngayon, meron tayong ang mga scientists, mga physicists, particularly ay may STM images sila. Yung matinding powerful telescope na ginagamit nila. Ito naman ngayon yung mga nakikita. Napakaliliit. So ito, image mismo ito. Actual na image or picture. Na ang size po niyan is 250 nanometer by 250 nanometer. Okay, ito naman is another picture. Ito is another picture. Okay, a 7 nanometer long of a single walled carbon nanotube. Okay, so ito naman an atoms of the surface of crystal of silicon carbide are arranged in a hexagonal lattice and are spaced at 0.3 nanometer apart. So, ganyan po kaliliit ang mga bagay-bagay, ano? Okay, pero ang pag-aaral ng natin is not that small kasi nanometer na yan eh. So, ang ano naman, molecular no, level, chemistry. Pero ang biochemistry is uh, ay sa molecular level at ang cell is nasa malalaking level compare sa che- chemistry. So, yan lang for today. Wait lang, baka meron pa. Sorry. Tingnan natin. Yun, meron pa pala. Yung sinabi niya kanina na sinabi siya no? Na ang sabi niya, sabi niya, uh, among the bacteria to a milliliter of the giant nerve cells of the squid, typical cells in mammals have a diameter of 10 to uh, 100 micrometer and are thus often smaller than the smallest visible particle. So, ang cell are very small, okay? Very small. And what is cell? General nature of cell. Okay. So, pang isang definition, they are generally flexible. Ang cell ay generally flexible. Okay. Generally flexible structures with the limiting membrane, membrane yan, that is a dynamic undulating state. Different animals and plant tissues contain different types of cells that are distinguished not only by their different structures but also different metabolic activities. Okay? Alalahanin po natin ang metabolism means they're breaking uh, materials, no, non-living materials. They're digesting it. The okay, and they metabolize it to form energy so that they can sustain life. Because to have life, you need energy through metabolic. Di ba? Sa tao, meron tayong, if you take food, di ba? Kumain ka ng pagkain, pupunta sa tiyan mo, and then kakaroon ng digestion and catabolism. Okay? And then conversion into energy. Although papag-aralan natin in detail yan, parang ganun ang description niya in a simplistic way. So, that's all for tonight. Please subscribe. Pwede ba kayo na pag-subscribe? Thank you. Bye for now.